pussy or goddamn licking a crack.
What you mean?
Just one.
Life is
Just
a
one.
gamble. What you mean?
Life is a gamble. Don't give me no cliche shit. Give me some shit you just made up, like you made up the other shit about the bag and putting it in there in the bitch.
Come on, about
give me
money,
something.
about life, about
Head big like a balloon. What the fuck?
Big like a blue. You see how simple his nonsense.
You tell me to give you a simple one. Am I supposed to be giving you a double? What the fuck? This is
How long it take you to
go? You
How long
moving
it took to come up with the bag joint?
Nah, you moving to go. You are moving to go, boss.
Fine. What's up, Mo? Where we at? What we doing? What episode is this?
I got one question. We're gonna get to the episode later, but I really got one question.
What's up?
How the fuck pastors get so much fucking money?
How the fuck? Who?
Pastors.
Pastors.
Churches is untaxed, and the pastor gets to determine what money is used to finance the church and what money they take home. It's really
You
simple.
hear about that one
and
church that is
basic.
no longer tax exempt?
I was about to say that shit, bro.
But why aren't they tax exempt? They had to do something to lose their
No,
exemption.
they can snitched on that goofy ass.
Yep.
You can snitch on churches now.
It's also a nonprofit.
TikTok, tickety tock tock.
Yeah.
Nah, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
But they can say that the upkeep of themselves is part of taking care of the church because they are a
image
vital
is
part
the-
of
You
the
need to
church.
go watch, Pastor. You don't need no go watch.
But
you
it's-
got to come on the wall, Pastor.
I am presenting an image
Bruh.
that looks presentable for the church.
Oh, I'm supposed to look like I got way more money than everybody in here, so give me more money.
I'm supposed to
I'm supposed to look like
No.
You should be, as a pastor, go up there ashy and broke, nigga. Go up there looking like you need the bread,
I
like the
agree
niggas
with
on the
you.
corner and spit the
I
word of God
agree
like
with
they
you.
be spitting. And then, okay, well, damn. This
I don't
nigga,
agree. I don't
playing the
agree
pipe.
with taking the money, but I do agree with the
No, I agree
theology.
I agree with
Because-
Leash all the way. I think that if you're a pastor, if you're saying that what you're saying is God called you to spread this message or whatever,
They
that
be
means,
monks. Like
what's
when
the
God be
problem?
talking to niggas,
What's the problem with
I'm
you
talking-
being in the
no,
worst
no.
rags because you gave it all away? Because you are really what that you are trying to be as the God that you are presented to us. So you should damn near have nothing then because you gave it all away.
I'm talking about in a church setting. I don't agree with a church. I'm just well, you know, but
it's
I'm
just that,
saying in a church setting for his line of work.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what
He's a
doing.
pastor. Yeah, he went
Clergyman, yeah.
Some of them went to school for that.
Ain't nobody going to go listen. And we could say some major names.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can, but I'm just saying like it's some real pastors, big pastors that walk around here, and if they didn't look the way that Cleflo Dollar just got backlash, because I gotta go find it on Twitter so y'all can play it. He just condemned the offering. Scriptures of the tithings, and then gave the scripture for grace. And then so basically he's saying y'all should not give nothing because it's no nothing in the Bible.
But he's saying that, but people are criticizing him now because they saying you saying that now after we made you a millionaire, nigga.
No, but
I got a question.
Oh, I just discovered this. All right.
So I've been to church as a young kid, right? I don't know if I was just dumbfounded or whatever, but when you pass that shit around, they ain't none in the shit.
You're
maybe
retarded.
200.
Yes, they are.
Maybe 200.
No, way more than that. My sister's grandmother is a pastor.
$5
You've lost
in
your
there.
fucking minds. If I get $5, if I get even if we talking like him, if I get $5 from 300 people every single week, I'm gonna have a little bit of money saved up. What are you talking about? I don't.
That's a little.
And that's the thing. You got to think about kids.
Oh, they got mega
It's a
churches.
mega church. What are you talking about? How many people fit
that
in
ain't
their
where the money
church?
came
How
from.
many
I'm
Sunday
saying
schools do they
that ain't where the
have?
money
Not even
come from.
How many? Yeah, go ahead. I know what you about to say. Go ahead.
The money come from the donors. The money come from the big names that come to the church. The money.
So why still have tithes?
Because the tithes keep the church up.
So the tithes are for the church. You're paying like the rent on the church if you don't own the building,
Exactly.
but you should own the
So
building.
it's like having a free.
what's the
it's a
donors
free-
for?
You're paying for the
Because
water.
the donors is the connection to the pastor for the experience to get your name. It's like this. If I'm
I need to see
celebrity.
a accounting department or something.
Because it be government officials.
No, it's for real. This is real shit.
It be military men. It be high official ranking people at these churches for their image that
They want the church's support.
You feel what I'm saying? So if the cameras is on, you see me at such and such church.
You know,
we
humanity
helping
always
each
got
other.
two sides. The
It's
political
politics.
side and the religious side are always
So
the
I feel
leaders of
that's-
So
humanity.
economically,
you
we
gotta
got
even
money
fuck with
flowing in here,
Yeah.
but this is about power. This ain't about money. The money just come because power.
Yeah,
It was kind of like a gym. right?
You know?
First
you get a
you get the
membership
money,
to a gym.
To a
Then you
much
get the
bigger
power.
extent, though.
You know what I'm saying? But there's people that's like calisthenics, right? That like to work out outside and like to do a lot of just bodyweight workouts.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to go to the gym to be able to exercise.
But if
work
you,
out,
but if you're
right?
an evil
Church,
white
you don't have to go to-
politician, quote unquote, you're gonna pay a lot more money to have Jesse Jackson come be a representative on your campaign than you will Mike from the gym. The guy.
So when the Negroes get out of line,
you're comparing somebody to a celebrity to a non-celebrity.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a reverend or that's high status, or would you rather have a celebrity?
Well, it's switched now. It used to be a reverend, but now it's
A regular
a
celebrity.
influencer celebrity. So
reverend
Donald
was
Trump
the
had a
first
little
celebrity.
pump come out. You know what I'm saying?
We're not jumping like
Yeah,
that.
they
We're
do- yeah,
sticking
but go
up.
ahead, go
I made
ahead.
this into a joke. Thank you guys for being so educated here.
Back in the day.
God damn.
but the Reverend was the first celebrity.
Damn.
The Reverend was the first
To be
celebrity.
1,000?
because he don't have
Shit.
office.
To be 1,000?
Holy shit. For real.
Yeah, because he don't
No,
have
shit.
office. So what is he other than a popular person that
Yeah.
that people choose to
Charismatic
follow and
person.
give money
He
Tell
to?
you
each
go
city.
march and you go hit with that,
Yeah.
and then once
like,
you get,
you know, Reverend,
exactly,
Reverend
Yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah, some people will give
Damn,
up
he
way
the
more
first
for their
in- he's
reverends
just
than they will for their family.
He's an
Like,
influencer.
shit.
He is what we do with Instagram, but when they was doing it with just on their feet on the dirt
So,
outside.
can we all agree then? Can we hold hands, kumbaya to this shit, bro? But can we just agree that it's just they're trying to manipulate people, and this is just
Yeah, it's bullshit.
They're utilizing people's weaknesses,
Bullshit.
which is
Yeah.
their
Bro, what's the
their
truth?
faith. They're utilizing people's
the truth is
weaknesses.
there's
Somebody said it best. I don't know if it was you.
The truth
but
is there's something.
religion is the one thing that they did right. Because no, it wasn't you. It was the guy that wants to get dressed that looks like you that's bald right now. But it was the one thing that
Look
they
like
did
me,
right.
He ugly bald, bro. So I
Wait.
Heard. It was the one thing they did right because there's no fact and there's no way to prove that it's not fact. There's no way to prove both ways. There's no way to prove it. So guess what? It's in you now. That's the one thing that they did right. If you're following it, it's because of you. It's not because we told you to.
You're talking about faith.
It's because you decided which faith to follow.
You're talking about faith.
We can't prove that it's real. We can't prove that it's not real.
Wait, so what do you mean? You mean the government's gonna be
They're
like,
just
oh,
saying-
actually, Christianity is the real religion? So
No, we're
just
not-
letting y'all know. Like, what do you mean?
You know,
No, exactly. They can't.
That's what he's
That's what I'm
saying.
saying. They
Say that about
They did it
anything.
right.
He's saying that's what all religions do
That's the
right. Is it's
reason-
a personal. It's supposed to be your personal connection with God or whatever they're
Listen,
telling
I
you
can't
about.
confuse-
What is faith?
How can confusion
But
be
belief without knowledge? That's faith. It's belief without actual evidence or knowledge. So yes, if you believe
You
in
have
any
to
of
have
these
faith.
religions, you have to have faith, which is a belief without knowledge that this shit exists. So there's no point of having
And even
religion
if
you
it do
know
exist,
shit.
because I believe there's a higher power, right?
Listen,
we all feel like there's something above
the
us.
religion-
You couldn't understand it anyway, even if
Listen.
it presented itself to you.
That's
The religion that we
asinine.
know about, is science. All religions are doing the same thing as science, but just science
then
is trying to be
people-
more
and then
specific
people-
with terms
then-
that
and then
everybody can
people-
understand. Universal.
So from the Emerald tablets to the Dead Sea Scrolls to so we go back to Sumerians, we go all the way back. What religion is hateful and is
Control.
destroying what we perceive to be what reality. When the real connection of God comes within, even in the books that they try to destroy, it say, find God within your temple. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then it also say, I believe it was Jesus. I don't want to paraphrase, but he said he went to the land of Pina. So I'm saying everything simultaneously is all the same. Everybody perceives it different, but religion is
How did they name that
dumb.
word?
How do they name
How did they name the pineal gland?
I don't know, to be honest.
Maybe they named it off of that.
Shit, my uncle said I got 0%
That'd be crazy,
function in my
right?
pineal
Yeah, it will
gland.
be.
It would be
He said, you ain't got
self-fulfilling.
shit up there.
Yeah, but all I'm saying
He
is
said, you ain't got shit in your
You
pineal,
ain't got
bro.
nothing, Mitch. You don't know your eye
That's so
closed, bitch.
so fucking
Insane.
disrespectful.
But like for real, like religion is dumb. To me, religion dumb. Then we can move on. 'Cause I know Mo. But yeah, religion is dumb for me. My perspective, because it split me from him.
Oh, facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
I don't want to make it
yeah.
about that, but it split me from him because it tell me to worship in this certain type of way, tell him worship in that type of way, but it tell me to think, oh, he ain't coming where I'm coming from. So it's arrogance. So
I feel like I'm better.
I contradict myself as a Christian, a Buddhist, whoever. I contradict not even Buddhists because they don't even do that. But I contradict myself in any other fashion, Muslim, and because we all think and we have wars and kill each other.
I'm going to heaven.
But that same book that we read saying, don't do that.
Look, bro, this is my point. This is what I was saying earlier.
All books say that.
Religion is just,
and we science is just religion that we can't help but to do it.
So fuck you over there. Look, you on that side of the street, boy? What's up?
Science is just religion we can't explain. I'm only gonna say that because what was the purpose of starting religion?
Creation.
Explaining shit that they didn't understand. They were like,
that's what I'm
this
saying.
sun comes up every day. This big ass ball of shit. They didn't know what a day was.
There's a giant ball of light in the sky.
Let's pray to this shit because it's making my flowers grow. It's making me feel good, and it's making my shit hot. So I love this shit. I need this shit. And then it goes away. They fucking mad.
They did know.
Who?
That's why division was created. That's why hierarchy was created. That's why fucking
it was created
classism. Because when we was all one, when we go all the way back when we was one, we didn't argue amongst each other. We we argued against the gods. The gods came down on us because we was together. So whether you want to say Jacob's ladder.
The gods came down.
He's saying whatever the higher power or higher form there is that was there.
Gods.
If
humanity
was born,
wasn't arguing with each other at first. But so if you go to Genesis, if you go to if
you the first men, if these are the first human beings on the planet, who is there for them to have?
So let me give two examples.
Are we using the Bible as history books?
No. Holy shit, where are we going?
All right, we got to stop.
I'm trying to. Oh, yeah. No,
I can answer myself. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You can't hear yourself?
No, come on. What's the name? Come on.
Yeah, he's good.
What you say, the Bible is a history book. The Bible is parables. The Bible is parables. New Testament, Old Testament is mixed in with history that the Romans stole. So
like that's the thing. How do you know it's history? Only 5 people have written in to say that the Bible was actually legitimate, and 4 of them
that's the New Testament. That's the Christian based.
So that's the thing. Who can the same thing I can say about science books,
Dead
right?
Sea Scrolls, Emerald Tablets, the Sumerians is
somebody else wrote this.
He's saying some of them are the same story. Like you could go back to historical context, and they're telling you the Bible is those same stories.
Okay, yes, Christianity stole a whole bunch of shit from other religions. We know that. We already know that. But what I'm saying is,
go ahead.
The whole point of religion is just to explain what they can't explain. Right? So if we're saying that,
the whole point of religion is to cause division.
The point of religion is to explain what you can't know. The application of religion has been used as manipulation. The point of a gun is to let a bullet fly out of the barrel.
But
I use it to kill somebody.
What you saying is the result. He's saying what he's saying is the cause. What you saying is the result.
Religion. The Hebrew people that's in the Bible right now, they didn't call themselves Christians. They were Hebrew people they were that race, and they really wasn't Hebrew people. They were people that spoke Hebrew, that were supposed to speak Hebrew, but the people that we learned about didn't even speak Hebrew.
How do we know that? Because we're getting that information from the Bible, or do we have other historical shit outside of that?
It's ancient tablets. It's squirrels. If you still
what about the Shroud of Turin? Is that really Jesus' face? How do they know that? Like, how would they attest to that?
How would you know anything?
That's what I'm saying.
You're saying that nothing is believable. I'm saying even if I saw him do it and I wrote it down, you're saying 100 years from that point when I wrote down what Mo did, you could pick that hoe up and be like, this shit fake as fuck. This nigga did not part no sea. Get the fuck out of here. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Because how many people are
even if it really happened, how could you say?
If he parted the sea and that many niggas walked through it, there should have been many stories about that.
Okay, and there was though. Not
that many. If this the start of hella people, they have kids, their kids have kids. You're telling this fucking story to your kids and your kids' kids. So it's so many. Everybody would know this without having the Bible. You wouldn't need the Bible to remind you.
Before the Emerald Tablets were even constructed, it was an oral tradition to pass it down. When they became.
What we know about telephone? What we know about the game telephone? I tell Mo, hey Mo,
that's what he said.
Hey Mo, the big fish is red.
No,
you go to use the big fish is blue.
No, because this ain't telephone. This is culture.
That's literally how humans work.
That's like telling the Jews they playing telephone.
With what? No, because that's like telling Mo I'm gonna break it to the smallest.
They holding on to
that's like telling Mo he don't remember 50 Cent's peak back in
what to be true. They're Jewish. They're to be like Jews. What is Jews?
You was there to experience, so you could pass on that experience. You get what I'm saying?
They turned it into religion. These people really live this shit. This is their ethnicity. This is their way of life. These are a group of people that
you gotta understand
that was speaking upon creation and made parables. Most of that is for kids.
How many? Okay, so how accurate are you to children telling children stories?
2003.
Right, so every time we're going to tell this story, yes, I'm not going to say the exact same thing I said last time, and somebody hearing it is going to take every word on fucking edge. They're going to say this is exactly what happened because you said it like that. Even though you're like, maybe it was 30 pounds bigger, 30 pounds wide. Like,
okay.
Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Little small shit like that.
I get what you. I know. I understand.
So I'm saying nobody can really know. So we can't use this shit as like.
Well, then you can't argue at all. Then
you can't argue anything.
You can't talk about anything.
No. I'm saying I'm saying I understand where you. I understand where you at. I understand.
Yeah.
But what I am still saying is, I will agree to disagree. Cause everything matters. You know, your life matters. History is crazy because black people. And I'm just, not like that. But I'm just saying, black people.
It's never like that. Never.
Mo don't even be hearing white people. We say white people.
This is just my out. Like, not even trying to argue no more. But black people quick to take something like somebody will tell you, oh, y'all from Africa. Don't tell you where you from. So now you African American. Oh, you like barbecue? That's you. Hip hop is y'all, my nigga. That's do. But then somebody saying, oh, we got history that's outside this. They made our history goofy and tried to sell it in some book, you feel me? And call it a Holy Bible. And we know King James was a Jewette, you know what I'm saying? So that means that he wasn't even he was a half-breed, Drake. Trying to come, I'm serious. Yeah. Somebody to relate to the people because they was tired of having to kill all of them because they won't let it go because they really live like this, you feel me? So it's crazy to think oh, this is part of our history too. On the way,
as soon as you say, "Oh no, there was black people already here. There was already people in America. Even there was already this. We're not all the same. Some of us are natives. Some of us are this.
Yeah, but we've been saying that.
Yeah. But he's saying black people as a whole are too. We were so quick to just accept all right, all of us were slaves that came from Africa.
Exactly.
And as soon as somebody presented another idea, the black people were like, no, we're not doing that. We're not going. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't trying to
indigenous thing.
All Caucasian people.
I would say that in any other thing that's been brought up.
All Caucasian people this is
not
funny.
At all, no.
This is funny
we look at
because they look exactly alike.
Wait. So hang on.
But they know how to separate.
So wait. So let's
Mo is saying he's Irish. He's not just a white guy. When he's around other white people, he's Irish.
Wait. So why do y'all think white people are white? Because they were in the mountains of the Caucasus.
No,
right? The Caucasus.
No, that's us grouping them as white.
Oh, okay.
I think
they know that they're all separate.
Is that why their pigment is so light?
Yeah, because they came.
But we allow them to group us.
So why is our pigment so dark?
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yes. They came from recessive genes, which our albinos came from us. Period. We know where they started from. Carbonated beings had to start this world because everything is made up of us. Period.
Carbonated beings?
Yeah.
All right, we are not gonna.
All humans are carbon. What are we talking about?
All right, stop. We gotta move on.
Wait.
Stop.
I'm trying to understand. That's why I'm asking these questions.
But we've been on this too long.
Reaction to things I don't understand.
But we on this too long though. I got you.
Fine.
Y'all can continue this forever. Go ahead, Bo.
Sorry, listeners. I guess y'all not gonna get this satisfaction in this conversation.
No, I love the conversation, but bro, let him either continue and not go on a tangent about carbonated. Wait, we are all. Let him finish.
I'm trying to understand what he said in that sentence.
We have all day to do this, but not right now.
You still believe it's gonna keep on going crazy because we on two different spectrums. You still think you got DNA. I believe I got DEA. You see what I'm saying? You still believe
what's
that.
What's the DNA? Or what's the DE? What's the DE?
It don't matter.
You can't do that. You cannot say I'm a human, but I have DNA and you have DEA. And now explain what you mean. You gotta. Come on, bro.
He said it don't matter. You can't do that because that's another tangent to go on.
Don't bring that up. crazy. Don't do that.
Well, that's Mo's point, because every time he says something, you like, whoa, give me information on that, and then he has to go on a tangent about that.
Memory is trash, nigga. I will forget what the fuck
did that like 3 times. He be talking that he going down one road, and then you be like, whoa, what you just said? Bring that out. So he got to go a different path and tell you that.
People think
don't continue.
I haven't intro this at all.
That's all I'm saying.
I have an intro.
No,
we about to.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. So
no, all I'm saying is, I'm not racist, nothing like that. I just believe that we all different beings, and we was all created in a different light. I believe that my copper being, let me just use words because I don't want to argue. me being of the same lineage of certain type of, like, I could track it back from being genetics. Not even genetics, because that's
I was about to say genes, DNA, right?
No, that's fake to me. Like, I ain't a hypocrite.
Shit.
So no, it is the ability to, I tell you that I can track, bro.
Please give me one.
Bro.
Give me something.
No,
give me
because
something.
if he says anything,
Give me
you're
something.
gonna take that, and then he's gonna have to explain that, and that's gonna be another 10. I'm telling you,
Hey, no,
it's
I'm-
impossible.
I'm
So we
I'm
gotta
speaking
move
for everybody
on.
out there that's just that
I could
does
literally
not understand this.
I could literally do a whole episode with him.
Yeah.
Like on just this.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing right now?
No,
That's what I'm asking.
No,
do that.
we good.
we got it.
No, I love it. No,
Some
no,
of this,
no. I don't
come
know.
on, this ain't normal everyday conversation
Fuck
that niggas
no.
be having. So
I'm over here
I gotta,
quiet as fuck because I'm learning a bunch of shit
I gotta
that
hear this shit.
I didn't know about DEA other than drug force. No,
Drug enforcement.
Because
I'm saying.
it's just the helix that how it's genetically made up. All right,
me
DNA is double helix. What we have is a triple helix. They don't tell you. That's why.
Even black scientists have looked at their own blood and was like, "Oh shit, I'm not gonna tell nobody about
See,
this."
that's
shit.
the thing that he's gonna argue.
No.
Because
you got
I'm
it.
not saying
It's all proven
my
in
bad,
front of
my
his
bad,
eyes.
my bad,
because
go
he's
ahead.
wrong. Because he wrong off rip when you
That
say
letter don't work.
I'm not gonna tell nobody about this timeout. A million. You just said it yourself in the last argument. I can tell you what I saw or what I did 100 million times, but if it depends who has more power. That's all the way back to the original point of the pastor. Who has more power and influence over the masses to make you believe which one is the truth? So it's like if I found a tablet that tells me about the same span of time, but they tell the story in a different way. Does that make one of them a lie? Not necessarily, right? And so y'all making the same point, but you're gonna ask for the information, and he's gonna have to explain back around it, because
But I'm not mad at it.
like you said,
Look,
wait,
I'm not-
so-
I'm
how
not
can we
mad-
believe any of it to be true if you
But
don't
that's
accept
the
person's
point-
truth? How can you accept that
Listen,
person's
so
truth?
the point of science-
what makes it a deciding
The point of
factor?
science, because just like we said, we can't really prove anything from the Bible. But the point of science is saying everybody on earth is going to agree to this shit. Right? So you're going to be able to test this shit over there in Africa. You're going to be able to test this shit over there in fucking Australia and be able to come up with the same answers. That's the point of science.
That's
is
the
to be able
hope of science.
That's the
Man,
point of
it's literally
science.
proven in front of your
doesn't
eyes.
That's the
always work.
difference between
No, it
theories and
doesn't always-
laws,
it doesn't-
fam.
Okay, and so why are most things hypothesized instead of actually? You get what I'm saying? Like,
How are we gonna experience a black hole?
But we can't prove everything, and it still happens though. So how do you explain the things that the science hasn't been able to prove? Then you just left on a cliffhanger,
Right.
and you have to find the information another way.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I'm
But
saying.
science is at least actively trying to find more information. It
And
seems
that's
like
cool. Okay.
It seems like religions are like, yeah, this is it. Just
I
slap
agree.
that up, that's it.
Humanity
That's
gets
it.
lazy.
So you
We
have
get
to. We
complacent.
have to be able to
He's
build. So
not
that's the point of
arguing
science.
religion.
That's the point.
He's arguing that he don't believe in that none of that shit.
He's not saying
He
religion.
don't even believe in science. He's talking about DNA.
No.
He don't. Well, nigga, that's
No,
science.
I don't believe in
Traditional science.
European science.
The fuck?
He don't
believes
believe
in the
He don't-
alien
no,
science.
no. He don't believe in portrayed science, like
Yeah, typical,
what
like,
is
textbook.
meant to be mass driven.
Eurocentric ideology.
Mass driven science.
Yes,
what they
I do
give
not.
us publicly, what
Everything
they know
we
we're
know
not gonna
about
check
Euro
for.
has been stolen, right?
Exactly.
So, like, why are we? I understand what he's saying.
Africa has sciences as well. I mean,
Yes, he's not saying.
you know what I'm saying? It's
you
not
mean?
just that. Science is in,
No,
in
he's saying
India.
he believes in different.
I'm not talking.
ways.
I'm not
But
talking.
some of
I'm
them
not
give
talking
different
about
answers.
colonized.
I'm saying different
Africa.
people
You
give
saying the
different
stuff we
answers.
understand
But
here.
when you go to Africa, I'm glad you. That's a good segue. When you
So
go
what?
to Africa, and I'm talking about
What, the
real,
intro?
I'm talking about like real Africa. You don't see hospitals. You don't see clinics. You got medicine men and alchemists.
Is that real Africa or is that just a different part? Because you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like saying we got desert here and we got
it's no different than that.
You know colonized and non-colonized. You know that what are we? So if you go over there and see the same thing,
hospital shit.
If you go over there and see the same conditions, first of all, they not post. Why do they have all those mini wars? Because we went over there in certain parts and made ghettos.
Wait, they have
halfway built up ass shit
and say stay here for a little bit.
Stay here for a little bit. Made them govern themselves because we know they government ain't really shit. Mm-hmm. So if you're not in the South or somewhere where you connected to commerce, you don't have nothing. But they still have these man-made buildings where these people is halfway colonized trying to do some shit they seen on BET. That's dumb.
You talk about the kids in Africa doing dances that they see on BET?
I'm talking about the real shit, not them dancing ass kids. I'm talking about the raw ass wars.
That shit on BET.
Real gang wars that they perceive being manipulated on a fucking black box when they ain't even like that over here. But in 2 states, Chicago and California, everywhere else is semi.
Yeah, I agree. No, that's one.
But they got a whole
that's the
fucking.
Real, though.
They got a mini nation
really
over there
like that in America. Besides
these motherfuckers is
Chicago, Cali.
I'm talking about they not hiding. You Google it. They come in like Molly. Like they real live coming at each other broad day on some.
Nah, for real.
War shit.
Yeah, like
New Orleans.
You feel me? Well, to the point they want to be rappers now. Fucking feces and fucking plastic and all type of fucked up. They want to be rappers and come over here.
The American dream.
Fuck it's that's. But you say,
but that's where everybody wants to come to America.
I just said all that to say I said all that to make my point when you say earlier, like about religion or the whole basis of what we arguing about. That's what it do. Yeah, it affect us. But that shit really
big scale.
But that shit really the fuck the
divisive.
world.
It really just divides everybody because everybody's gonna have one thing. He said everybody's perception is gonna be different. We all different beings.
And Muslim or Muslim, whatever you want to say. My dad at 5%.
So what about the stuff that's non-violent?
Baptist.
What about like?
I don't care if it's not. It don't have to be non-violent not to be a weapon.
I was gonna say non-violence can be a weapon. Gandhi weaponized non-violence. Martin Luther King Jr. weaponized non-violence.
Right. But what I'm saying is, so
violence is a weapon. I'm not being a non-violent.
So what about Buddhists?
The whole point that because he really
Buddhism is the same thing.
The whole point I was trying to make is natural order. So I'm saying like I don't have to hate him, but it would be better for his whole kind to accept my whole kind to accept. Moab, which Chinese, like we can go to the oldest form of what you call them, or right now, the group of people that you born into that you look identical to that's natural order. Now, if I had peace within my own people that I was born with, then it would be easier for me to go hug him, and vice versa because he is with his whole people. I have understanding. I have a hierarchy,
fellowship.
You see what he's saying?
Wait, you're saying?
No, listen. What he's saying is the white man can easily join together and make businesses like crazy. But when we look at the black man, they're fighting each other. Why would we join with them? They're already fighting each other. Yeah. He's saying if they all loved each other, we're going to love each other. Hey, money, baby.
Hey, we can love
money,
baby.
So,
and I know what you're about to say. I'm not saying because he would like me or he would drop all his hatred off the muscle. I'm saying if we come together for real, and
they don't have to like you.
They don't have to like you. They don't have to like you.
If you have your own power, you don't have to be liked.
That's natural. That's natural order. That's all I'm saying. This natural order.
This is literally acidic right here.
Alpha male. It's an alpha male and a beta male.
Yeah.
It's different type of alpha male.
The purpose of life. Motherfuckers, if y'all can't get to know each other and like each other, why the fuck are we gonna show you anything else?
Exactly. Yeah.
The purpose of fucking life.
Yeah, but then
I'm not saying. I swear to God, I'm not saying that. I'm saying within our love, force them.
Yeah.
Force them.
Yeah.
Gotta respect. Who you gonna respect more? I swear to God, if you seen 50 people over there, but they wasn't unified, you'll fight them with 10 people. But if you seen 10 people over here unified, you're not gonna fight them.
Damn.
Because they following something. They following the order.
Yo,
they following something natural that you can't fuck with.
I feel you, and I feel how that's supposed
and
to go.
You can't tell me I'm not lying, because Haiti is the only black revolution to ever win. Ever.
Are they really winning right now? I mean, it
don't matter. They
won their
won.
independence. He's saying they won.
Well, did they?
And I'm not saying that. Hold on.
122 years later.
And I'm not saying that they the only ones that won. They the only ones that won and control the narrative.
Okay, I'll give you control of narrative. I don't know if they won.
Because everybody knows the winner writes history. They wrote their own history. You got them fucked up.
Yeah, they can say.
Oh, that's facts.
They can
that's
say,
facts.
like you just said, you can question. Like you
but
just
why
did,
though? But why they love each other?
But they can write their own history.
From their women.
So 100 years from now,
they can say that
they won their independence.
Are they going to omit shit from the history books saying that they had to buy their own country back from the people that stole it from them?
The winner writes history. So who knows? Does America omit shit?
Right.
We do it
so
all the fucking time.
The winner writes history goes back to the same point I was saying earlier. Motherfuckers could just say anything, and people go take that.
So we gonna be stuck in the loop.
That's what I'm saying. A religion and fucking science.
Inglorious, because nothing can be proved
from a fucking joke about a pastor showing off his multi-million-dollar closet after he got robbed.
You're
for
bringing
$1 million
money and religion together, fam.
Hey, you know money and religion. Stop. This came off of my joke about trying to tell y'all that the guy that got robbed for his jewelry on live showed off his fucking multi-million-dollar closet the next day. That's all I wanted to talk about.
That's fine.
But this shit was amazing.
It was better, yeah.
Welcome to Inglorious Rappers.
And I respect.
Inglorious.
I respect every thought that you got. I respect it.
This is what we do.
No. I just have a lot of points. I just couldn't. I had to. There was so much shit I just had to say, but we got to move on.
So I can't.
No, but and I get that. Even after this, like, but I'm just saying, like,
oh no, we could do a whole episode of this and then do this episode later. I don't fucking care, bro.
Because if I knew,
this has got him lit.
I ain't know it was open like this.
I found out the purpose of life, bro.
No, see, this how you know he be
real quick.
Because normally he would be trying to keep us on track. No, motherfucker, break your ass.
This is
the only reason. The only thing I was gonna say. Listen. The only thing I was gonna say is that yes, this all sounds good, perfect. But you got to understand, with humans, like I said earlier, our consciousness and our self-awareness is what our downfall is. It's a mistake,
program.
Right?
It's a choice.
Listen to me. So, no matter how much you and your people love each other, and try to come together, people are always going to have differences, and people always look down or look differently at somebody for differences, bro. That's literally
you short.
That is human nature. That is human nature. That is human nature.
But you got to agree that humans
are
humanity
hubris
does that.
is
Consciousness
a fault.
gives us the ability to do that.
You can try to be the best human ever, but hubris is the issue.
Well, that's
the ability to lock down.
But how can you confirm an entire group to do that?
Because
psychologically, they statistically can't all be the same nigga. There's gonna be plenty of motherfuckers that think just
somebody
like a white person.
Disagree.
Like,
but like, you can, bro. Y'all crazy. Boy, you crazy.
Come on, man.
We got. I don't care what y'all say. We are psychologically in a box, bro. And it's only like 10% of us that can even have this conversation, and 1% of us that can even formulate an idea to do something about it.
Okay,
period, bro.
Die. That's what we can do. Release our fucking energy back into the fucking universe and entropy.
No,
that's what we can do. That's not dying. It's just okay. I said die, but move on to the next place.
I'm about to say, I don't believe
move on to the next.
I don't die. I don't want to
release your energy to the next.
But you,
Bayless,
but with regeneration, you. Damn, I'm gonna do it again. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Regeneration.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
If you, I believe that you come right back. Fuck that shit. We gonna get real.
Run it up.
It's okay. So we in the energy vortex right now. We're polar opposites. We are in the highest state of energy right now that could be perceived, because the Creator is what he say in the Bible, omnipotent. So he is everywhere. And if I'm lying, then we got atoms, we got neutrons, and what is the center of your being, right? So they were talking about a story of creation from the beginning, from the Bible to everything. They even use the same words. You can translate. I don't care what you say, right? So when you perceive certain shit, you are in your natural state of this dimension. If we get back to the natural state of this dimension, then the hate, everything that you've been programmed will no longer exist. You enter the matrix when you go against natural order and perceive the world to be what you see. But you know that it's not what you perceive because somebody from birth tell you what you perceiving.
What if the matrix is consciousness and outside of the matrix is not consciousness?
You in the computer right now. There is no such thing as quantum physics. There's no such thing as no algorithm. There's no such thing as a computer if you did not look into nature first and then perceive it and then bring it back. That means you got it out of pure thought. And you got it out of pure hypothesis. You got it out of pure data chasing.
How did you even get the idea to try to?
You got it from the universe.
I don't.
You got it from the universe.
The internet. You basically tried to create a.
You didn't basically do it. No.
Okay,
you didn't basically do it. It's ones and zeros.
Who invented the internet? Because who invented the internet?
Ones and zeros.
But we saying we trying to create a consciousness to connect everybody like that.
What is a program?
We had
one and zeros.
Yeah.
Fuck that. One and zeros is a program. Then when they get the data, out from nature, what is the same program that they analyze? Ones and zeros, right? Check this out. That's how they start tracing melanin and everything else outside of your body. It first was outside in nature. That's what the first experience is. So when you say
melanin,
how do you know?
Just say what?
Melanin,
these claims.
Yeah, melanin is in the sky. Melanin is in plants. Melanin is in dirt.
It is.
Go
like
look.
Everything, though, but
go look. So look, check this out.
I just have very
we already know that, but we already know that.
So 0 to 9. So that is the infinite numbers. You can't. Everything after that is added to, taken away. It is basically a thought, right? So the principles that you have in math is the same principles that they use to measure nature. So everything science that they want to say that they created, they still have to go to nature, the first algorithm, the first computer. They got it when they go CERN.
That's what I've been saying. That's what I started saying.
So that's what I'm saying.
Natural.
So that's what I'm saying. The shit that we do is unnatural.
Wait, so I got a question.
Is it?
Everything we do is unnatural.
I got a question.
We are programmed from birth to live in society. Society is unnatural.
How do you believe in time then?
Time is non-existent.
So time is non-existent.
We created time. That's a construct. Yeah.
Right, but
it's a
your
restriction.
perception of it is locking you into experiencing it only one way.
No,
right?
My survival and my condition, my trap condition, make me have to be reminded about time numerous of times throughout the day. Where I'm just saying it right now. Because when I was born, they said time is real and you only have 12 hours, my boy. You go to sleep right here. You get what I'm saying? Your other 12, you walk around. You feel me? So first of all, we already know that if you want to be Pacific, the first time was only 12 hours in a day because they was only measuring from night to day.
The morning and night were the first days.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's
why I
come in.
So they days. Why does
that not count?
Because they just made it up.
When the sun comes down and it goes down and it comes up and it goes down the same fucking time every day. Why does that not
what it's
count?
doing?
You don't know it's the same time.
That's not what it's doing. How do you know it's the same time?
Does that same time not exist?
That's the point. Who decides that that's the time that the sun goes down?
We all decide because all of our perception is in a straight line. Remember that movie I tried to show you, Flashpoint or Flash Break?
How do you time travel?
Something like that.
How do you time travel?
We are.
How do you time travel?
We are moving in time. We are moving in time right now.
We're experiencing it right now.
So.
Damn, what side am I on?
It ain't about size. It's not about size.
Time is irrelevant, and it's a construct to be broken.
Right.
And I say it like this. So when my girl thinks in the future about us not having an apartment, it makes me do certain things along the way to get to the point that she was thinking about. She was already there.
So
no. She dreamed about it. She thought about it. She even daydreamed about it. You feel what I'm saying? She was already there.
5 o'clock today. I told myself at 7 o'clock this morning that the pod was at 5 o'clock today.
You was already there.
I took actions and was doing. manifested all of this stuff throughout this day to fill the hours of void that I felt.
Thank you.
There was in between that.
But he was
in
already
reality,
there.
my consciousness, this is just energy. We're here already.
We was already here.
Doing whatever.
Because now
saying.
we go to different.
At this point in time. At your
No.
You're locked in your experience. Like you just said, you're trapped in your body.
We are multiple.
You're trapped in your body. How can you experience outside of your time unless you want to starve to death?
You're right. And I will tell you right now. So me talking to you is so many different versions that I could answer you right now.
If I ask you, what's your favorite color?
I'm consciously going to pick one of them, but that don't mean that the other ones did not exist.
Multiverse theory.
Facts. But
so therefore, if I sit here and I think about which one I want to pick, I'm literally going to go through time, and I'm already here, and I'm going to go through every realm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what you're going to say after I say. You get what I'm saying? Because we're trying to.
Let me get a word in.
Run it up.
I'm gonna light this blunt because this man has done this whole conversation without being high. I love it. He had that same blunt.
Hey, that's how you know you high. Hey, bro.
No, that's how you know you smart. When you don't gotta get high to say this shit. Like,
look, but it's not about. It's not about being smart. It's about
very in tune with who you are and what is around you and everything like that. Because this ideology is exactly how I think. I think. I just could never put that shit into words. But what he says in science is exactly what I see because I can put that shit into words.
It's what we perceive. It's what we were given.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
They tell us it is.
Right. Okay. So what is he saying?
Because we're receiving the information. Because they're telling us from birth that's what it is. Because they're telling you that there's a time you were born at 10 a.m.
I don't care about time. I don't care about time.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying.
You have to because we literally created time so that we could understand where we're putting everything and why we're doing everything. Because
I was just about to say that's the best word. It's organization. It's for you.
And is that wrong? Is that not another purpose of life?
Wait a minute. Wait. Before you go all the way into that.
Say it again.
It's religion,
bro.
It's religion.
Religion started with time.
It's religion.
Bro, time did not come from.
It is.
Bro, they were like the sun.
Who gets to decide what's right? We have to all get in tune and decide as a group.
And that's what
we're gonna say.
But you have to decide as a group what you want to believe. So if he wants to believe this in a smaller group, that's fine.
It is religion. God damn it.
It doesn't. Everything is religion. It's just science without faith. So you don't have to have faith for science, but technically you do.
And that's because if he was the first man and he saw it and he told his son that's what happened and his son went on for generations, it doesn't matter if the 20th generation comes out and said that shit sound kind of off because I ain't never seen nothing like that, so I kind of think it's
gonna be
like
somewhere
this.
to tell him, boy, you better shut up.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be continuous,
but
and it's gonna create smaller groups, different groups.
What if they say niggas like, okay, Moses part of the Red Sea, right? What if they said he parted the Red Sea, but what actually happened was some weird ass earthquake happened?
He never parted the sea. Now you can go and look in certain dry spots is in the sea. They walked across the sandbar. Exactly,
and they thought he was okay.
God gave them the path.
No,
right, God dig this.
See, there you go.
God is not magic. He is not physical. He don't walk around. He is omnipotent, bro. Yeah. So therefore,
omnipresent.
Yeah. Thank you. So when certain shit happened to you, it happened to you for a reason. When he hear him through signs. And what people don't understand is when they read the book, that shit was fucking written by poets, the greatest writers of that time, bro. It was literally niggas pick me so I could put my sauce on that shit.
It's like put my sauce on it.
And he ain't have to. They didn't even have to cross the sea because they was already there, but they didn't even know that yet.
But look,
they didn't even walk that far.
Look, so okay, yes.
Oh my God!
And to me, that was just an elaborate way to say what happened to the people, to the Hebrew people. A lot of stuff you gotta take that shit for history.
Where's your blunt at?
I don't got no.
All right, here you go.
You feel me? A lot of people don't understand like I said, the Semitic people, which I keep saying the same name. So if you tuned in with me, just keep listening, bro. My favorite people is the Sumerian people, bro, because they are some of the oldest people that we still have their writings and their teaching, which is easier for us to, because shit can't be translated. Y'all listen to these people and people tell y'all they can search your DNA, they could translate this. They're not translating it. What they doing is they looking at the form of writing and they're making hypotheses. They're looking at the form where they really getting the stories from is when our people, the ancient people that created some of these civilizations, bro, they left pictures and they left kid stories, bro. Don't let them fool y'all.
So look, this is what I was asking. That's why I asked the question about
That's
time.
like them trying to come live 1,000 years from now, trying
That's why
to speak America.
Sumerians, because they can still say that their history is intact from whatever point they're saying it's intact from, because they're still here to translate their own history.
They're not still here. They are still here physically. The stuff that they left, I'm not gonna say they wasn't important, but the Hebrew people, everybody wanted them. They were a gem. It wasn't because they were good slaves. It's because could you think about a people that could talk like us like this and be intellectual in a time of being intellectual was not cool. It was brute force. It was real alpha males. You had the priests. You had cool, smooth motherfuckers over there that, you feel me, they talk, but they did it on a debate. We got niggas like that right now. Pharisees.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But you had real motherfuckers that lived it. You feel me? That no, we gonna get them people over there that they talking that real shit. Constellations, mathematics. What the fuck is that? We using that shit.
Wait. So let me get this shit off. Right? So I asked you the question about time to see how you perceive time, and what you said was pretty much multiverse theory. What they say in this science, right? Lines of multiverse theory, pretty much like every decision I make makes an infinite amount of other decisions that I could have made right. And
before you ask me this question, I'm not interrupt you. I do not believe in numerical order. I believe in a time where I know time not real, so I perceive shit in a certain way to put stuff together. But I do not know, and don't nobody know, because time has changed so many times. Don't nobody know who came first or what came first. We rely on the story. Original. So I'm not talking about a timeline. I'm talking about the stories which they was told. So just put together, okay, this happened because they was in this captivity like this type shit.
You got to be high as fuck for that. Hold on. Because there's so much. Okay. So the reason I asked you about time, again, was because you said somebody asked you something. You tell me this. That decision could be a bunch of other decisions, but you made this one decision and this one. That decision is you going from point 1 to point 2 in numerical order, in time order, in chronological order. So that means you believe in straight lines for time, but infinite number. How can you say that? If I asked you a question, you answer me. That is in order. That is how's the answer coming first?
Because that's saying that there's an original.
Hold on. Let me finish myself just real quick.
That you're still trying to present yourself as the original form of that in that time.
It don't even gotta be that hard.
If it's all millions of possibilities, if it's the multiverse theory, right, and it's all millions of possibilities happen from everything that's branching off constantly, then you don't know that you're the original decision maker of that in the first place. You already could be a branch. It could already be a million branches.
That was the reason I asked the question. The reason I asked that question is exactly what you said. It was about fucking free will, right? So do you believe free will is possible with us beings?
You have free will.
You have free will.
Because you have infinite possibilities.
Because
you are in a multiverse. You are in...
So if all those possibilities have happened and are happening right now, no matter what time or whatever we want to say,
exactly.
Doesn't that mean you don't have any free will? Because it's already happened. It already has happened.
No,
it will happen every time.
No. It means even if there's a free no. The free will comes in the decision that you make. Period.
How? That means I'm at the most latest time right now, and I decide to flip this over. That was the latest
predetermined. You saying that's predetermined. You saying that's already going to happen.
It already happened.
No, it did not already happen.
But you a decision inside of a decision that's making another decision.
No, hold on, watch this. But it was a million different. It was a million different parallels for you to hit it back for side to side.
The bottle. I hit a bottle. Let y'all know.
I'm talking about the bottle.
No, I'm telling people in the audience.
Yeah. The bottle.
I hit a bottle.
The bottle.
He said, "Wait a minute, no, nigga."
The bottle.
Yeah. I hit a bottle. I knocked the bottle over.
No, for real. We'll take it even where anybody can understand this, because I don't want to get too intellectual where motherfucker think. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we trying to bust some brains out here. We're trying to bust some brains out this.
No, because sometimes I don't want to get you too lost.
You get too much information up too early, and it causes.
Oh no, this is recorded. We can hear this again and again and again.
Okay, do this again.
Hey, this is the new Bible, right?
No.
All right. So,
I don't want to be with you now. I was going to be with you. But I didn't have a follow-up joke.
But Mo,
jokes.
Hey, that's exactly what the fuck we're saying, though. Who decides? Like,
but I did have a question, though, before it get too crazy. You
answered him about time yet?
Yeah. No,
I'm in 50 million different multiverses.
So he already answered the question. What do you mean?
And then another 100 million, they didn't even ask that question. So.
You only perceive, like real talk. You only perceive what you say. To go back to what I said, you are
programmed and conditioned to.
Yeah, like you can't.
But you were programmed and conditioned to the same shit, and you were brought away from that, right?
But
so you know what I'm talking about.
My daddy a 5%er. Yeah, so I heard him talking. My daddy was in the army. I got two daddies, so when I say, you know what I'm saying, I'm speaking both of my fathers. One, my stepfather went to prison, learned a whole bunch of shit that even got me, like, you know what I'm saying, interested. My daddy went to the army and learned some more shit.
Did you go to school?
I don't gotta go to school.
No, I'm saying, did you go to school?
Oh, I went to college, yeah.
No, I'm talking about regular school, like public school, grade school.
Oh, yeah.
But you went to school with other kids, right? They wasn't learning the same shit as you, huh? Y'all were being programmed together. Even if you were being brainwashed at 5 p.m. and at 2 p.m. and you go home and they tell you real shit, that's still programmed.
I'm not saying it was even that young. I'm not saying I wasn't brainwashed. I'm just saying that I had something in me to make me rebel. So the quote unquote bad kid or the one that didn't listen or didn't understand certain shit that I did not understand. Mm-hmm. Like how can, like in algebra, this is an example, like real shit.
No, real life example.
So
who can tell Prince that he has to go to school every day and he has to learn these things and he has to do these things that he doesn't like to do every single day because his mom and dad told him he has to do these, and if he doesn't, there would be a punishment. So he's forced into that, but.
I was the white kid.
But you know what's crazy?
Exactly. Why does he have to do that? He doesn't.
That's why I became interested in science.
There. If he just want to sit in that fucking room all motherfucking, he could. Like, it is what it is. It's his existence.
You have to be forced to experience.
I'm glad they said that because his natural order. I be around this young man, boy. Yeah. He wants to go outside and cause hell. Yes. He wants to learn.
Let me burn this shit
He
down.
wants to learn. But why does he want to do that? Because he wants a father figure to go out there and do the same shit that he do. He don't want to throw no football. Show me how to navigate. He want to be in the world. So before we had buildings and shit, we had to be in the world, bro. The program don't get. The program is deep.
He's saying
bro.
like
caves,
he's saying
so
like if he was allowed to be in the purest state.
That's crazy. We was nomadic.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he would want.
What history have we left buildings anywhere? Caves and all that goofy shit.
No. We left caves.
We built.
We didn't build.
But what we built because we didn't believe in gluttony. We built what we had to build. We stayed how long. We cultivated the land for the next motherfucker coming. We broke that shit down. Put it together, was nomadic, went to the next one, cultivated that land, and that's why America got this right now. But the shit that we be saying about ourselves is so fucking naive.
America's agriculture
came from
the soil and the land
was due from
Americans.
He's talking about the
nomadic
people,
Aboriginous people
already here.
The Aboriginous people that was here was nomadic.
That they would, and what did they do the whole time? Even though they were in
agriculture was the biggest part of
and then move to another area and do the same thing.
He's absolutely right. No, what he's saying is
we saying the same thing. I'm about to say agriculture came from the Thanksgiving.
No, we not
like. Come on, bro. We ain't gonna play like
that shit. Okay,
wait.
Deep,
okay. Hold on.
Like we ain't gonna play like that.
We gonna go all the way to 9/11 now.
No, but I'm just saying though. What happened?
Wait, you're saying that human beings have cultivated America's agriculture to the point of what it is because of indigenous people that were going up and down just the East Coast and pretty much Midwest.
So you only believe?
You know what I'm saying?
So you tell why is there so much desert in the Southwest? They just didn't go over there.
Go back even further.
So you telling me
just because of the soil?
So you telling me that you only believe that America native people only had how much percent? What did you say?
Was only on half the land, or
I didn't think that. I didn't say that. I was saying what happened to the niggas that was in the Southwest? Because there's Native American.
What if they did?
The Midwest, y'all crazy. Like it's.
But I'm saying that's a lot of land for the not as many.
It was a lot of fucking. This was they people. This was they.
So what would this country have looked like if they weren't doing? I swear,
I'm Chickasaw. My last name is Hasaw, bro. My granny mother was got moved. Trailer Tears died. So this is this real. They cultivated this land. They seen these people cultivating this land, bro. Y'all cannot be that naive. No,
exactly.
Bro. How did they eat?
He sees which way they're going. Hey, you see that?
It makes sense, but I'm saying
they live with them for how many years?
Let's put behind them because that land gonna be straight. Like, we gonna do that because
the Trail of Tears was like a curve. It said, "Hey, keep on doing what y'all's doing."
But now, before even that, it's 200 years or something like that they live with them in peace. These people lied, bro. These people were nomadic. They took.
No, I'm not talking about it. I don't think they was living in caves in America. I'm not even talking about that. I was talking about these cavemen niggas. I was talking about cavemen niggas when I was talking about that shit.
You talking about Valhalla? You talking about the Vikings?
I'm talking about before that. I'm not talking about Vikings.
Because they was civilized too. If you talking,
I'm talking about cavemen. I'm talking about beat over the head cavemen, dragging into the cavemen,
Kazark Mountains. You talking about where they developed the
right? That's the only point I was bringing that up. I know people can be nomadic, but I'm thinking you're saying that America's cultivation, the reason America is so, I guess,
I didn't say the world.
I said America.
America.
Yeah, America.
Yeah,
America. It was due to indigenous people doing that.
And parts of Mexico.
It
was natives that cultivated this land. Mm-hmm. Period. Who else did it?
And
they was
the
here
benefit,
first.
and then you can reap the benefit. You already say they cultivate the land the correct way. You can reap the benefits for 100 years after.
They started where they needed to start because they understood the heat and the climate. They were there.
So nobody ever came back to the same spot.
And I'm not even saying white people. I'm talking about Eurocentric colonization. What the fuck? They were good at putting paper together and rules together to put a system together, bro. They are good systematically people. This all don't even work. I don't even know what the
come on, Mo.
I don't know what y'all looking for, bro.
Lighter, man. It's all good, Mo.
We're good. We got
it. Yeah. Let's get on the subject. We ain't got on no subject shit.
So, hey, gentlemen, I want to just let y'all know, ladies, folks, everybody tuned in. I want to let y'all know who you are actually. We are joined with right now. We didn't even intro him, but how do you go? Jamarr, how do you?
Jamarr, you can call me Jamarr. I ain't gonna go there.
Go there. We already went there.
Well, how you want to be addressed?
How you want to be addressed? You gotta give all the followers.
Oh yeah, but so I got my TikTok go crazy. I got a whole bunch of this. For real.
Nah, facts.
And you can go follow me. I changed it because they be banning me. Right now, the backup page is beyond_the_truth, and that's on TikTok. And everything else shut down. And then I'm trying to get a website, nonprofit. But yeah, that's what I do.
Why they banning you?
Because of stuff I put on her.
Because of the truth?
I mean, what kind of shit?
See, this
give me an example.
To his point, if you feel like you give a different truth than what they decide the truth is, how much of that will be tolerated?
Because it's like this though. I'm an inspiring alchemist because I deal with right now. I'm dealing with alkaline based everything. Like when I get back, I get all y'all number. I'm gonna take a picture of the refrigerator. My cheat day was Miami. Just because I'm learning how to, spiritually, I want to bond. You know what I'm saying? To grow. So my friends is different. My ex-friends, because I really don't fuck with, you know what I'm saying? So, shit like that. That's just what
you're trying to spiritually enhance yourself, and
I'm trying
to like spiritually exercise.
No, I'm just trying to
get spiritually swole on these niggas.
Yeah,
hit that spiritual gym on y'all bitches.
Like I'm inspiring. How you say? Not Philanther, however you say that shit, because that shit weenie.
It's kind of like
that shit weenie.
Those are givers.
Yeah, it's more like you being generous.
No, I just want to
philosopher.
Yeah, like I want to, but bigger than that because that's box. Like I want to.
Philosophers, I feel like philosopher is very vague. I mean, you just kind of think of life purposes.
I just want to
philosophies.
I want to start a type of conversation or a type of culture that's gonna be normal. Like when you see, cause the way
it's like a new religion.
The way you see me, if they see me right now, they be like, "Hell nah," you know what I'm saying? But I want to dress like this or be regular, but I don't want to be dumb.
Oh yeah.
Like
you know
that pastor. Yeah.
You trying to bring him back up? You trying to bring that?
Like you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to.
He's a pastor. He's a politician. We are all those things. What you mean? We all have a brand. We all have
yeah, exactly.
Hey, we all promoting ourselves.
We hear what say to God too.
Of course. If
so
you
like,
go ahead.
My bad. Like so, Zay. This is just an example because I feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga. Like how his aura is sexual and how he can like, you get what I'm saying? He do shit that I ain't never heard
musically.
Yeah, to do that shit like.
No, you said sexual would be like musically.
No, but not like that.
He just talking about the energy.
I'm talking about the aura, the energy. I'm not talking about physically. That's another reason why I try to be smart. So. Not smart, but know other shit to articulate myself because even with sexual energy. If I'm talking about a bad bitch, that's a form of sexual energy. Mm-hmm. So if we all in here vibing off a sexy bitch, don't get it fucked up. We all up in here lusting, which is a form of love.
Just because we're in the same room doesn't make it a homosexual event or something like that.
So don't you get what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We all experiencing that sexy bitch in front of us,
and that's a form of sex because we thinking about hitting that hoe. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like mental.
You feel me?
It's like a mental.
So it's a state of being. That's what we are right then, right?
When that rush get to you, it come up your spine, your fluid shoot up. Your kundalini, or whatever you want to call it, bro. That shit shoot up. So even when you nut, bro, that shit shoot up your back, and that's why you be like, bitch, like, because it's spiritual. You feel me? Real talk though, but that's why.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah. I mean, that's like a spiritual version of like some Freudian shit. You know what I mean? Like, kind of always believing everything is like sexual. But that's a Zay thing. But
ancient in the ancient world, that would have been a mother. That's a fucking power. They would have adored him.
What do you mean?
If you go to China or if you go to Asian culture right now, they'll fuck
on some real shit. On some real shit. This ain't no two mile horse shit. So we talking about it. Let's talk about it. So I truly believe in like the way the energy moves around and pushes people, right? And it's just all about whose energy is more powerful in that point of being in time, right? Exactly. So whose energy is being pushed over other beings that are relative to the space that he's in. Exactly. We all understand what I'm saying, right? We all in the same room. We all looking at a stripper dance in front of us. She's pushing out sexual energy to us. We are allowing our masculine energy to come down to be a part of the sexual energy that she is pushing out onto us. Thanks. Okay, I'm doing the same thing. You're not attracted to me. None of y'all are attracted to me, right? We're not homosexual. None of that shit, right? But if I'm pushing out the sexual energy, whether it be through my conversation, it be through what I'm doing or movements, from extreme movements to subtle movements to even the things that I'm saying or thinking, I'm pushing that energy out onto y'all. So y'all listening to the song and y'all are also embracing that sexual energy that I'm pushing out onto y'all. Not because you're attracted to me in any way. It is just about the energy that's being produced and which one is overpowering that space at that time.
And the frequency.
I told you.
Listeners, bro, you should have said that a lot sexier.
You was loud on that.
hey, sexual energy, I give it off.
I wasn't trying to
give it off. They fucking.
I wasn't trying to produce sexual energy. I was trying to explain.
And I am when y'all around me, y'all not attracted to me. But the bitches
I feel like if you have your own in that same like kind of like magnets, right? If you have your own kind of repelling, that kind of keeps us from being in that instance, right? For example, maybe somebody that's homosexual that may find you attractive may not be something they're pushing out towards you, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we're not saying that I'm completely overtaking your energy. You're still your being over there, whatever that is. You're just my energy is just surrounding you.
I'm saying that foreign energy is not natural. I don't know if I can say that on her, but I'm just saying.
You gotta say whatever you feel.
Yeah, but it's not natural. And that's not coming from a biblical point. It's not coming from nothing. It's coming from science and energy, if that's what y'all want to say. Now, when certain animals, like we was talking on the trip, certain animals can have appearance of homosexual behavior, but it's just over lust and just confusion.
And that's what I was trying to tell.
But animals cannot be gay, right? Animals can't be gay. But I put the first part out there because I know if y'all got comments and stuff like that, they gonna try to come in there.
So, why do you think animals can't be gay? Is it due to the consciousness
what he
thing?
Just said, the first
natural order.
Right. So do you think consciousness of humans is what evolved to say, oh shit, maybe I like somebody else?
Okay, so how about this? If it was natural. I'm not
saying it's natural. Consciousness is what I'm saying is unnatural. I'm saying
it is the choice of being in this dimension.
Yeah, so don't get lost in it because he just told you that my sexual energy, that itself, the way I'm producing it and pushing out, is not necessarily natural either because it is not quote unquote normal. So it's like for lack of better words, a superpower or a different thing.
Here we go.
No, I'm not saying specifically that. You could be something else. It could be a different type of aura. It could be the charisma that Will Smith exudes.
I know that's your boy, but you gonna let him get away with superpower?
Come on,
we're not superpower. No.
All right, take it out.
You could say like a special ability.
Okay, so not a superpower. Not a superpower. What I'm saying is unnaturally. He has figured out a way somehow.
A different flow to the energy that's already
exactly
there.
Right. So, and then sometimes you can't even say that's unnatural because his natural, or we don't even know because he's not in the natural. Because
I am who I am.
He might just be the nigga that was supposed to be in the tribe. Because niggas don't understand, bro. When they say a village raises kids and all that shit, these niggas, they had wives, bro, but they had multiple wives, and they were okay. I can't hold so when you even read the Maya, any part of the Bible, whatever you want to read, it still state you have to be able to I gotta be able to keep her up. I gotta be able to provide for her. But these don't get it twisted, bro. Naturally, when you see lions and
the males leave immediately.
You feel me?
Niggas be like they try to kill the kids and
it's so crazy. The lion is. You feel me? Is really the aggressor.
She the real most savage. So most female animals is.
So when another pack comes, she tests the nigga
That's why when
what you on?
When they get
he just come and just take credit yeah nigga because that's natural order.
Yeah,
people be scared of that shit.
When they get your order wrong, McDonald's.
It's no way
your girl gotta do that shit.
Oh God,
I ain't gonna tell him.
Back to an alpha male.
What's up?
There's no way that a man should not want to die for his family. But when a nigga is juiced up like that, I keep saying the N-word. So I apologize.
You can say whatever you want.
So when a man is juiced up like that, bro, they call him all type of whoop-de-whoop and he's egotistical and he's
narcissistic.
But bitches love that shit. Why? Because you know
confidence,
that you do not
energy.
Want no nigga that
it's
can't
different.
It's
not natural. It's a different energy he pushing to you already from the rip. So that's how he got your attention.
The only way a nigga can lead his family like that is if you succeed high in a false reality that you don't even fit in.
Let's think about this, right?
So you got to be a rapper, a drug dealer, or something. You gonna go get that back, and that bitch about to listen. You feel what I'm saying?
You have to find a way to use that said energy because we're not in a natural state for whatever being I was supposed to be in.
I gotta mask that shit and mold that shit. When really, if a nigga come and look at my bitch and I slap the shit out of him, it should not be I'm tripping. It should not be none of that shit. You should not have looked at my bitch, because it's me.
That's
alpha male, beta male. So you know what the beta male do? If I slap the shit out of him,
he's the alpha male in that situation because he has the woman. You understand?
Wait. So what if that nigga beat your ass? How far you about to go in this situation?
Then
you about to go get the strap?
He becomes the beta. He becomes the beta.
My bitch.
He lost. He took it from him.
You would feel okay with her? You would feel understanding of her?
That is law.
You have to understand her. That's natural
because
state.
she gonna choose. If I beg and plead for her, she come back to me. She gonna treat me and demasculate me and less than.
Because I could not protect her from the other male from taking her from me.
Right. So let's go back to lion and lionesses. Right. So typically in nature, right?
And
females.
One more thing. Female. In nature, and one more thing, you can't mix this and nature together, because if we was in nature, I'd be walking every day.
You're just talking about us in our natural state. We're animals that are just evolved consciousness. That's my whole point.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
I play. Okay.
You see what I mean? So the whole point is going back to the lion and lionesses, right? So praying mantis, bears, right? Most of the time, the females are the aggressors. They happen to be a little bit bigger most of the time, right? And that typically comes from them having to be the ones that bear the children and protect the children, because the males aren't staying by. The males don't even have to be that big. So males typically may not get as big as a female. So with humans, males are typically bigger than a female. So protection has to come from us against other males.
That is their natural order. In human, Homo sapien natural order.
If we were smaller than women, wouldn't women be the protectors?
The beta male one made rules of engagement and switched the whole shit. Every politician, them are beta males hiding behind paper and have to do propaganda, mass manipulation. That's pussy.
Instead of just straight directly, you know what I'm saying?
That's
directly going being to being.
What is Putin?
Energy to energy.
What is Putin?
And doing things that way. Yeah.
You know who fucked it up?
Putin is an alpha male.
You know,
he run that shit. Ain't no Congress telling him fuck no. He run that shit.
You know
and
what?
If it don't allow him and his interest to align with the fuck going on, he gonna do what the fuck he want to do.
Listen,
and that's why America is scared to get shit going
because of law.
But we don't.
Hold on.
Guess who a real alpha male? And motherfuckers gonna be mad when I say this shit. Donald Trump is a motherfucking alpha male. He gonna grab pussy and tell him, "Hoes, you flinch my way, I'll beat your ass." This is America.
Look, bro. This is crazy, but the great equalizer is the fucking gun. So once the gun has been invented, little niggas can do whatever they want if they got a gun.
That's his
it
point.
Makes you bigger
he
than
said
that.
the beta male won, and then you were able to create a society where you can use paper propaganda information as weapons instead of actually directly competing energy to energy with another being.
If you don't have guns, then the paper and shit don't matter because you can't enforce shit.
That's the point. That's what I just said.
So what I'm saying, people to be listening,
the gun is giving you the ability to be stronger than somebody.
For people to listen,
it's not the gun, it's the mind that made the gun.
To Caucasian people as the beta male. I am referring to every beta male that the last dynasty that we had came together, really coming off a Roman Empire when they was hiding after they got their ass spanked and started trying to put things together to formalize democracy at a different type of level. A civilization, a utopia. See, people don't know history. The gaps are when they came together and they really said, okay,
who really knows history? That's the point of this.
Because we live it. We can see the transition. It don't matter if we was there. We can see the transition from being real niggas bumping their head. You have to be, I don't care. This is
the
facts.
reason you just said the males are naturally bigger, even up to this point, thousands and thousands of years later.
So your woman,
that still residual is left over for us to still be bigger than them because of this, because of that, because that's we were doing that because that's what our natural state was at that point.
Wouldn't the invention of the gun make everybody naturally smaller?
They been had gunpowder.
We are naturally smaller. What are you talking about? It went from people probably being whatever they were, right? We don't know what size they actually were, right?
We saw some bones.
To some people, let me say. So some people shrank, and then we started saying they were giants, right? Because the giants have been around even before mankind. We don't motherfucking know where they came from, blah 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 blah, or were they already there, or did you come from them and you're just a smaller form of that? We don't know. That's what I'm saying. And then those giants, whatever, we don't know what size those were. So maybe we are giants. Maybe if you over 6 foot, that's what a giant is. Maybe if you under 6 foot, those were the regular motherfuckers. We don't know what they were classifying those at until we try to create a measurement system and then try to go through whatever ancient tablets or whatever Bible or historical text you say you created to give us the information to say, oh, this dude was 7 foot taller. This dude was, you get what I'm saying, 5 foot taller. We don't know. Like, so that I just feel like that's an impossible context to even go down that route, to even try to explain it, because you can't explain humanity, bro. We all different beings, so it's literally impossible.
Like, well, my whole point was, because I said this on another pod, and I was just saying, this is the last time I'm saying, right? It's about the consciousness thing, right? We can move on. So the only reason I mentioned the consciousness thing is due to the fact of all the technology that we've created, right? And this consciousness that I'm talking about was the first step in leading us away from alpha and beta males. You know what I mean?
That is insane, bro.
Like if we was just all alpha males and shit, obviously niggas wouldn't be.
Attempting to be alpha male. You can't be an alpha male if you don't have the whatever the thing is that makes you the alpha male. Which that would be probably at that point a woman, right? If you have the means for reproduction to create really more of yourself so that you can have a bigger group, gang, family, whatever, pride, whatever you want to call it. So you have to have the woman, and the strongest male is the one who gets to have that woman until a stronger male comes and overthrows him, and as lions do, get rid of his seed so that my seed can rule this space.
I was just about to say they do
that. They do that in fucking. They did that shit in fucking really Europe and shit.
Whether they exile or murder them, it depends on the level of alpha male we dealing with, right?
What history do we choose to keep?
Whoever's offspring, whoever's alive.
Every piece of history that we have,
the winner.
So watch this. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. Valhalla Vikings, the bad motherfuckers, ain't gonna lie, beat their own people up. I'm talking about up and down that coast on some real shit. Cause I'm
watch Vinland Saga, cause that whole.
I'm talking about
that's on
real alpha males. You go to the Congo, you go to Mexico. I'm talking about Aztecs. Them real alpha males. I'm talking about wherever you go, real history that's kept and that we already know that came before this shit that we live in right now, bro. The real nigga won.
But the real nigga could have said anything. The real nigga could have been like, "Damn, I was on that nigga's side up until the end, and I killed that nigga." And then
I'm talking about this ain't no. When they win, they win. That's why let's go back to what we was talking about at first. That's why Hebrew don't got what they got. Because when the Romans, when they won. They burnt their shit. They took their history, their text. They say they was gonna erase
their information, your generation.
What's so even crazy?
Your story, your beginning. I'm going to erase it from the
And you know how they got saved? This is so crazy. This is why I believe in the Most High, the Elohim. I swear. Fam, you know how they got saved? Because Jewish people, motherfuckers wanted to be like them, seen their way of life, to profit the tenfold.
You can be Jewish without being born Hebrew, fucking, right?
You ain't nothing.
Don't you have to have the blood in you in order to?
Ain't no blood.
No, hell no.
Ain't no blood.
Hell to
don't you have
no.
to descend to that? How do they qualify for those trips to fucking what's it called? You can't convert. You can convert. Yeah, my bad. You can convert to Judaism, but you can't be Jewish then. You can
convert what is Jew?
Then we looked this up. We looked this up on the wiki.
Jewish, to be like Jew.
Well, look up Jewish real quick.
Jewish.
I tell you. Look, hold on. Let me unlock this part.
It's somebody with it says something about like bloodline and the faith of Judaism or something like that.
Yes, that's his. He's saying to be like.
Hold on.
Be as them.
How can the Hebrew people, which you say that you are from, the Hebrew people are the seed of their father. This is known.
Yeah,
the seed of their father, but the Jewish people is the seed of their mother. That's how.
Wait.
That's how Drake Jew.
Run the back in. Run that back in layman's terms,
bro. For real. These are facts.
Run it back in layman's terms.
Yeah. Okay. So look. So in layman's terms, you are the person that you are in Hebrew. You come from your father lineage, your father's seed.
Yeah.
So your mother does not exist.
Yeah.
You cannot say you Hebrew
history,
unless your father is Hebrew.
Okay,
so that's why you got Abraham, such and such forth. So Jewish people,
Henderson, your name followed your father's name. Your first name was usually your father's name, and then your last name was
Jewish people are Jewish because of their mother.
Oh, okay. So you're saying the Jewish lineage is matriarchal, and everybody else does everything else.
But how can you come from something?
How can you come from Hebrew
something and you
if you're matriarchal when that is literally
against what you come from?
Exactly.
Hey, I ain't saying.
Hey,
much
and if you listening right now, everything I say, I promise you, do not believe me. Go test everything I say, everything.
It's hard.
It's hard, man. With that the other energy in universe,
it's out here. So look, it's somebody else called Dr. Sanchez. It's other people out here. I don't even know if I can say their name.
Oh, Jose.
Wait, the guy that does the eyes for the Cowboys. I'm just kidding.
We're just naming it.
Hey, you know he a Cowboy fan. Don't get him started up here. Play some music.
Hey, that's how you be seeing this shit. Play
that funky music, white boy. We need some music in this hoe, boy.
Yes,
all right. So check it out. This is Inglorious. This episode don't even have a number because they don't exist, right? All right. But if y'all want to check him out more, this is gonna be beyond_the_truth at TikTok. That's all you got open right now, right?
Yes, sir.
This is Jamarr, Mo Benji, Zeta God, and Kurt Lees. We'll see y'all right here.